It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers, and it's coming up next.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's...
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway in Southern California. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time, now they double it and get 10 here. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is recovered by the Chargers. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they're going to go back to the...
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. After the sack on first down, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. On first down, it's Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 40 yards. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep the lead at 8.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after here coming up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, Never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. Pushes past him. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
We know that the big guys won't give the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2. As we step aside here in this second quarter. A try here for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On On second down, it's Jones. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Holding. Offense.
Not a surprise they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move him back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. The 20, 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game's signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half the ball to play.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you...
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what the...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Justin Herbert.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this first half.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And the route is on here. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Aaron Rodgers in the pack, ready to go back to work. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. And we'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the first down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he coughed it up. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett, 40 yards.
And the Chargers have got it on cruise control.
So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over. Instinct
and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes... All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On the delay, Jones. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now Herbert following the turnover. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15-yard touchdown, Keenan Allen on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Rodgers, that's complete to Dobbs. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Crosby on now to kick it away. fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral. Because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
That one covers 29 yards. First down. Herbert now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert gets this into the hands of Allen. He'll get it inside the 20. A big play there for LA. 53 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Point after try forthcoming.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Herbert. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes out a gain of 8.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
To the air again, Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Touchdown! Austin Eckler from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 2nd and 16, Rodgers, his throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the up.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler, 73 yards. And the Chargers add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but it's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's dark.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 40 yards. And the Chargers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
On first down, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. Down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Crosby with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40. Past the 20, 10, 5. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, remember Seattle, Denver, Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already... Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers. Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
That his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk... Here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, in whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Rodgers. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Crosby connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. My goodness, 235 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.